Hello students, so that you are fine, welcome to my geography video tutorial of 9th standard. Today I will discuss about denudation, the work of wind. The natural horizontal movement of the air on the earth's surface is called winds. So it varies in strength from light to hurricane, has almost the horizontal movement. Wind is also an important agent of gradation, so it is the most powerful agent of gradation in the desert region or arid region because the following reason. Number one, we can say that the very low amount of rainfall and rapid rate of evaporation makes the land dry, so there is no moisture to bind the soil, so soil is dry, and that's why loose soil can be easily eroded or easily can move from one place to another. The sparse natural vegetation helps the winds to blow swiftly, results the wearing away of rocks and surface and then carrying the sand particles with it. After that, we can say the loose rock materials carried by the winds work as tools for erosion. So strong winds can carry the amount of sand, dust, gravels for a longer distance due to the absence of vegetation cover. In this way, there is erosion of wind is there, and erosion of wind by the there is deflection, abrasion, accretion, same to that rocks also. But now we will see that the what they are doing. They are doing by the deflation. It is the process of removing or lifting or blowing away of the fine loose rock debris from the surface of the wind, especially that arid or semi-arid regions. So here, due to the deflation, large hollows or depressions are formed, which is known as deflation hollows. Quaternary depression is the Sahara Desert is the largest depression made by the winds. Next, we will see that is the abrasion. It is the process of wearing away of the exposed rock surface by impact of land particles carried by the winds. In abrasion, the long blast action of winds result the polishing the surface. Then the wind blows carrying the particles with it, and maximum amount of sand particles blown just above the ground. Next is coming accretion. Accretion, the sand particles roll and collide against one another while the blowing of sand, they are reduced in the sizes, and it is known as accretion. After that, we will see that we have seen that the erosion by wind. After that, we will see that the transportation by work of wind. The wind transport eroded material through the suspension, then saltation and traction processes. So, coarser particles of the rock waste may be carried out by the wind for a short distance, and medium-sized rock particles transport to the pounding and jumping. It is known as saltation process. And the large rock particles like pebbles, rocks, etc. are dragged forward to the ground. It is known as traction process. After that, we will see that the deposition of wind. Sand, dust, rock fragments transported by wind get deposited in the velocity of wind decreases or when there is some obstruction in the form of clumps and grasses. The coarser sand particles or rocks are deposited first under the force of gravity, and the winds blown material which are deposited at the different places such as flues is called aeolian deposits. Some features we will say about that the form by the deposition of winds, that is longitudinal sand dunes and transverse and crescentic sand dunes. Longitudinal sand dunes are also called sheep dunes. They are Arabic word meaning shore. They run parallel to the direction of the winds. They are long and narrow sheep dunes extending from for a length of several kilometers, and it is also deposited on the dune through scooping activities resulting into the increase of height. Sheep dunes are generally stationary and they form the area strong winds wherever is there. Such dunes can be seen in the Thar Desert in India. After that, is transverse dunes. Transverse, they are deposited at the right angle in the direction of the winds, and they are known as transverse or sand dunes. The formation of sand dunes takes place due to the presence of obstacles like trees, sharps, rocks, etc. And after that we can say Barkhan. It is the special type of transverse sand dunes. Number 3, that is that the crescentic sand dunes or Barkhan or Barchans, whatever we are saying. These are the crescent shaped special type of sand dunes and deposited right angles to the direction of wind. So they are also known as transverse sand dunes. The horns of such sand dunes points away from the direction of the dominant winds. In cross section, the leeward slope is relatively steep slope and concave slope, and windward slope is convex slope. These migrating sand dunes may be traced to the desert life, and these dunes are formed in the groups of resemble waves in the sea or sand. The central part of the high and broad with the two horns and low and narrow. Barkhan migrates as sand grains blow up in the windward slope and roll down in the leeward slope. Hope that it will be helpful for you. Thank you everyone.